Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy KOD. It's been a while since I've done a video on my bike. Today we're gonna take it to the bike shop today. So I don't know what's going on with my hub motor. So when I push it forward, when it's off, it makes like a little like scraping sound.
What I mean by scraping sound, like when I push it when it's off, it only does it when it's like me slowing down a little bit when I'm pushing it. So I'll push it, and then when I slow down on the pushing, it'll make that scrape sound. So that's what I mean.
Or something. And I don't know what it is. So we're gonna see. So right now we're making our way to Pedigo Bikes right now. Pedigo. So he's gonna inspect my motor and then see what we need to do from there, because it's just, you know, I don't want it to be like something like ridiculous, and I don't want to have to replace the motor core. Replacing the motor core not too bad, but it's just, you know, I just hope it's just something that can be fixed like over the weekend or something, which I really hope. Video. All right, well I'll talk to you later then. All right, later. Okay, sorry about that, chat. I'm back. I was on the phone call. I was telling my friend what was happening. So, one of the things I noticed, like with my e-bike, if I didn't say it earlier, so when I push it forward, when it's off, and I start pushing it forward, it makes like a scraping sound, like every like halfway or so. And I'm just concerned about it. And most of the e-bikes, they don't need to be re-greased, especially after a year. But there's also a thing where like the high speed probably makes it evaporate or something. I don't know. I have no idea. And then this is a very powerful motor, so that's why I want to get a walkie bike, because it's dual motor, so it'll be less strain on the motor, and then the power is going to be lesser, so it won't be super high, like trying to go all the way to like 3,000 watts and stuff. Because the most I need, really, I only need 1,700 watts, because that gets me around like close to 30 and stuff. So I don't really need all that much speed. I really don't need that much speed to begin with. And so the walkie bike will be really good for me, and plus, you know, dual motors are way better. Oh god. I was like, dude, it was closed off. I was like, oh heck no, dude. I don't like it when they do that, dude, because it's like, I know they got to do construction, but they take forever when they do it. Like, this whole road's been doing construction for like I want to say about a year now that I think about it. And they still haven't like done anything to like fix or anything. So it's been a while since they've been working on it and stuff, so they haven't really made progress. But when they do construction, they block off the bike lane, and you know, a lot of people don't share the road. Like California, you have to share the road. If there's no bike lane, you have to share the road. So this dude is jaywalking. You have to share the road with the cyclists. But like what I was saying, yeah. So it could be like the axle, because he's already noticed, like when he was working on another Wired Freedom, he noticed the axle was making a sound and stuff, because I wasn't the only one experiencing that, for at least for our model, right? And the so the I don't know what the corporate could be. All I know is that it shouldn't cost no more than like 150, around there. If it's 150, it's a lot of money. I don't mind, but it really shouldn't cost that much. It's only one motor, and I know your bike can't run without it. That's essential. That's one of the most essentials, besides your controller and the battery. But I mean, all three of them have to work together. So you have three things that are together. So if one's messed up, then the others are gonna mess up too. So oh my goodness, rocks. But literally all I need is literally him to like look at it and tell me what I need to do. I could probably get a new motor core or something. But we'll see. I'm almost there too. Like, it's not gonna be a long video, but it's just, you know, something. I did graduate too. I graduated college. People. So happy I did. I'm probably gonna go back. I probably want to get FAFSA again. I probably might do whatchamacallit? I might do nursing or EMT or something like that. Something around there. Because I want to get I do want to get the FAFSA, because I want to buy a walkie bike. Right now they're sold out right now, so I just have to wait. But this bike is like, you know, this bike isn't bad. Again, I don't need all that speed. I really don't. The most I go is 30. Majority of the time it's always 30 for me, and I feel like that's plenty of speed. Maybe it can go a little bit faster if you need to go up the hills and stuff, but you do need to have a Shimano shifter too, because pedaling up the hill with a single speed chain is murder, especially if your bike is really heavy. Like if your bike is really heavy, oof, man. But trust me, like, you trying to pedal up a hill without a gear shifter is the worst thing ever. I've tried to do it before. My Antioquia, the version I had, just, you know, if you don't remember, the version I had was a single speed chain, so it really sucked trying to go up the hill, especially with the bike as heavy the bike is already. The bike is already heavy to begin with, and I gotta pedal up the hill, and then plus I wasn't getting a lot of speed out of that bike anyway. Like, that was a big deal. So right now, Protego is the only one that I know right now that will work on it or give me an inspection or something. I really hope it needs to get cleaned or something. I don't know, because I know the labor is going to be like $50, and then on top of what he needs to do to repair it or whatever and make sure it's good, it's going to be costing me more. Which is unfortunate. So far it rides fine. It rides fine though. All right, so I'll update you guys. I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, so we're back. So he told me that it doesn't sound like the planetary gears are inside the motor, but it could be it could be just a lot of loose screws and stuff, because I haven't really tightened anything really after like a year and stuff. Like everything has just been like how it is. So you know, because I did adjust my handlebars recently, and I those.
So looking into it more, after 1 year of light use, you don't normally have to re-grease it, but it does say that geared hub motors like mine, like after 4,500 miles, they should get looked at to see if they need to be re-greased or anything, just in case. Because, you know, I did put over 6,000 miles on this bike and I've never re-greased anything on it, so it's probably a good idea that you actually do it. But I mean, I trust the mechanic. I go to him all the time for repairs. But you know, it could be something that I would have to eventually do. And you know, nobody in Bakersfield will actually take apart the gear hub motor and re-grease it unless they directly work with the company, which is, you know, I don't have any options. So eventually I'm going to have to re-grease the hub motor myself.
They came loose again, so I had to retighten them again to adjust the grip and stuff. But other than that, everything's been good. So I got a whatchamacallit, what is it called? What he just told me it was something. I forgot what it was called. But it was he got me new a spoke wrench. That's what it's called, a spoke wrench. So he got me one of those because he has a bunch of them, but he gave me one. So I have that now. So I'm just gonna go home. I'm gonna tighten everything that I can, and then go from there, and then see where we need to go from there, and then also the contact wired to see if they send me a new motor core at all, because it's been over a year, but last time they sent me a new charger. Because I sent them a video and stuff. I told them, hey, look, this is what's going on with my charger. It's making a buzzing noise. So I'm just concerned about it. And so they sent me a new one for free, so I didn't even have to pay for it, which is great. So all I had to really do was start using the new charger and stuff, which is great. I didn't have to pay for anything. I didn't have to pay for shipping or nothing. So hopefully the motor core, they'll send me one. Hopefully. I think they did the charger because, like, if it's like faulty charger, it might burst up or catch on fire or give me a shortage or something, or damage my whole battery. So I'm pretty sure they just did that for free. But you do got to make sure you plug up your battery right, and you got to make sure you let your battery cool down. You got to let your battery so if you rode your bike and then you come home, you got to let your battery cool off to get to room temperature. So you need to at least wait like 2 hours at most. But it also depends on the weather too. So if it's like super cold out and your battery is like freezing cold when you get home, you gotta wait. If it's not cooled off like to room temperature by 2 hours, then you gotta wait.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that when you come outside and it's cold and you're riding your e-bike and you come back inside, your battery's freezing to the touch. You gotta wait until your battery's at a regular temperature. So like it needs to feel like warm. It can feel slightly cold, but it can't be freezing cold. If it's freezing cold, you can't charge it. You gotta wait till it cools. You gotta wait till it goes to regular temperature, and then when it's super hot, your battery feels hot, you gotta let it cool down. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
A little bit longer, which sucks, but that's just how it is. So you really gotta wait until it cools off. So you might have to wait like 3 hours, 4 hours. It just really just all depends. It really just depends on the weather and stuff, because you don't want to charge it up when it's freezing cold. You're gonna make it mess up more. Your best bet is to just wait until it gets fully room temperature. So if you're at work, if you got a full shift, then you can you can just wait till you go to break and then plug it up, or just plug it up for like 4 hours so you can get like, at least like 4 hours of charge in. If you're doing lunch, if you go to lunch and it's like, and it barely cooled off, then you can charge it off during lunch, and then you can get a good 4 hours of charge in. But yeah, but back to what Dave said. So he said that, I mean, there's not really much you could really do, except for I would have to get a new motor core and then put it in, and then it would save him, dude. Really?
Don't worry, checking backup footage, it was not him. Do not worry.
Trash all over the ground. I don't even know if it came out of the truck or not, because I wasn't even paying attention to that truck coming across. Well, I was, but I didn't notice the trash that came out from there. But if it did, I mean, either way, someone littered it, like seriously. Yeah, he said there's not much he could really do, except for like I would have to try to get a new motor core, and then plug it in from there. Most of the time it's really just plug and play. But he told me that I gotta try to tighten all the screws and stuff, and then he said that my brake rotor was rubbing, which I thought I adjusted it right, but I guess not. I used the tool too to center it. I guess I didn't do it right or something. I don't know what was going on, but it's whatever. El Campero. Polo Campero. Man, I actually want to try that place, but I don't know yet. So we're gonna go across the street right here. I'm gonna go to Target real quick because I need to buy some new I gotta get another whatchamacallit, some rice cakes. If you don't know, rice cakes are really good. If you never had a rice cake, dude, get the quicker ones. Get the chocolate ones, and then get a little bit of peanut butter. Get some creamy peanut butter, your favorite one, and you just put it on top. Perfect. Perfect. Man, oh man, I really don't even have to go to Target right now, but I haven't been there in so long. I worked here before, but I didn't really like working here because of certain stuff. Dude, are you going whatchamacallit off? But we did not have to re-grease the gears at all, so just how it is. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys later. Peace.